Americans, we love our cars, don't we? Where else on earth can we find a couple who is flat out broke, living paycheck to paycheck with 2 new cars in the driveway? Here's the problem. We've been conditioned to believe that we'll always have a car payment. The average price of a new car is $26,000, which means that many of the cars you see driving around are dragging behind a $464 car payment. And after about 4 years, the car that you just couldn't live without has lost about 70% of its value, and you have over a year's worth of payments left on it. So that means you could end up paying $33,000 for a car that's only worth $6,000. That sweet ride just doesn't seem so sweet anymore, does it? Well, that's okay, because that's the normal way of thinking. We're going to try something just a little bit different. Let's say you now drive a nice, clean, much less expensive car, and you pay yourself the $464 each month. In just 10 months, you'll have $4,640. And if you add that amount to the $1,500 that your current car is worth, you can now pay cash for a $6,000 car. Now, in just 10 months, that's a major upgrade. And here's the best part. You don't owe the bank a dime. Let's not stop there. In another 10 months, you'll have another $4,640. Add that to the $6,000 you can get for your last upgrade, and now you're driving an $11,000 car. So in just 20 months, you've gone from a $1,500 car to an $11,000 car that you own. And here's the best part, you still don't owe the bank a penny. By now, most people aren't even halfway through their payment books. They've still got 44 months of payments left. So just for kicks, let's see what happens if you continue to pay the $464 that everyone else is paying to the bank to yourself in a good mutual fund over the next 44 months. When most people are making the last payment on that car that they just couldn't live without, a car that is now worth less than 30% of what they originally paid for, not only are you driving a great paid-for car, but because of our new plan, you now have a mutual fund that you've earmarked as the Car Replacement Fund. Now, how much money do you have in that fund? Well, at the stock market average of 12%, you now have $26,000. Here's where things get really crazy. You can take $10,000 out of this fund and still have $16,000. Now, let's add the $10,000 to the value of your current vehicle, and that's going to allow you to pay cash for a $12,000 to $17,000 vehicle. And at 12%, the $16,000 still in the fund will make enough interest for you to be able to do this every 5 years. Folks, that's free cars for life. That's what happens when you let your money work for you. You will never have a car payment the rest of your life.
Financial Peace University. Learn how to beat debt, build wealth, and live like never before.